The Amazing Digital Circus have 3 episodes left with no plans of a season 2, and this hands down might be one of the most intense last 3 episodes we'll ever see. And I've heard the cast have been crying about this whole thing. But what I hear, it may be good, it may be bad. It's because the Amazing Digital Circus could end tragically or end beautifully. And I'm saying this all theoretically. If it were to happen, if Jax were to abstract, the tone for the entirety of the show would go so dark. We grew to love these characters, and if one of them ends up going, the characters won't be the same. Once you are abstracted, you're pretty much dead. You are no longer human, which leads to uncertainty. Could it happen to everyone else, or could they finally escape? There's no plans for a season 2. This is it, and this could end in so many different ways. It's insane. Shows like these are just almost unpredictable. You don't know how it ends. It reminds me of Black Mirror. You just don't know what's gonna happen. And there's been a lot of suspicions around Kane. Kane is led to believe he's not actually an AI, but person controlled. We do see this during the time when he pulls up photos, which seems to be the same office Pomni has been traveling to during her time when she was trying to escape, which also makes Pomni the key character to escaping the Amazing Digital Circus. And it seems like Kane remembers something about that office, possibly the same office where everyone got into the game, which is taking place in real life. How did he get those pictures? Nobody knows. Another thing is Kinger. Kinger is very intellectual, especially in the dark. When he's in the light, this man's fearful, but when he's in the dark, this man's just unstoppable. Kinger might have known something being in an Amazing Digital Circus for so long. There's something he's not telling us. Unfortunately, he starts to forget when he's brought back into the light. I feel like Kinger knows so much that Kane might see Kinger as a threat and might take him out. You saw in the post-credit scene that Kane is just losing himself, so who knows what might happen. There's a lot of theories going around Kane of him not being AI, but an actual human behind the desk. And Jax has grown to be a very unpleasant person, as he's spoken of about Cosmos. But looking at himself, he's grown to be unlikable to everyone else, but he doesn't care. Jax is showing signs that he's going to abstract. Remember, when Cosmos abstracted, we didn't really see what happened to him. We don't even know how he ended up getting abstracted. We just know that this man was going insane, and that going insane will lead you to being abstracted. Could the same thing happen to Jax? It could be possible, but we don't know that. These last 3 episodes is going to be very intense, and like I said, the tone for this show is going to get a lot darker from here on out, because this next episode could mean the end of one of the casts, or if by chance they all get out of there alive. But we will have to wait and see in this 3-part finale. But these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think.